Red Goddess Liz. I never thought I would see the day. Especially considering when we got Goddess Liz's Holy Relic, I was like, oh no, they're giving her a relic that requires her to use a shield. That means that whatever new Goddess Liz we end up getting eventually would need to also have a shield card, right? Wrong! No shield card. Relic is useless. Let's go, baby. Let's talk about what she does. So this new Goddess Liz character obviously has the same characteristics as the other ones, the same not good stats, and the same ultimate of healing the allies and putting up a reflect shield. Her passive is every time the hero uses a skill in PvE, increases basic stats of allies by 5%, up to 2 times. Wow, big 10%er there. And for 2 turns, increases attack-related stats of allies by 30% for 2 turns. Now you may say, OG, 30% attack-related stats? That's massive. That would be so good in the new Demonic Beast, maybe, considering they're trying to make a mono goddess team. And if you could give an extra 30% attack-related stat boost on top of everything you're already giving, it would go crazy. Also, she has a Pierce card, which would be amazing for the new Demonic Beast in terms of getting those bar gauges done, right? Well, you're wrong, because it doesn't work on Demonic Beast. So what the hell? So this is essentially the only place in the game you can use her. It's like, it's either this or final bosses. And the thing about final bosses is that maybe if you're going for a speed run, the attack buff can be good, but really, are you not mostly going for points when you're playing final boss? So that is definitely going to be an issue. So this is going to give the 30%. And let's just waste this. So I came in here, and this is essentially the only place you can bring her on that actually matters in the whole game's perspective. Let's see the attack buff. That's her skill. Now the thing is, if you were playing the game during the Shield Hero collab, there was a unit that came out called Kizuna. And Kizuna is essentially a better version of Liz. And she was free. She was free. Let's keep that in mind. Oh my god, the AI. I forgot. For a second I thought Melly's AoE was a long range attack. They didn't want to put someone through this, so I didn't invite anyone. It's okay. It's okay. Kizuna's long range might have helped, but doesn't make a difference. Does that make a difference? Ouchie. It's fine. Regardless, she is essentially a worse version of Kizuna. Kizuna gets the attack buff without even having to do anything, which is like really good. Really, really good. Because the character itself that's doing the buffing doesn't really need to be... shouldn't have to do anything, because they're probably not going to be very good to begin with when it comes to their cards. But Kizuna also has a blue card that, in case I mess up like this, I can use to get stats instead with. Like here, I'm not gonna have the end stats anymore because of the mess up. And oh my god, bro, I can't. It's admittedly rare to mess this up, to be fair. But if it happens, Kizuna got you covered because her blue card Oh, I didn't get the attack buff because you have to actually damage the enemy with Liz for the passive to proc. How nice. Okay, it's fine. Boom. Because the I'm losing words, man. I don't even want to. You know, usually wake up at 7 a.m. for these updates because that's when they come out. They come out at like 8, so I wake up at 7, get ready. It's 11 a.m. Just woke up. That should tell you something. This is one of those units. I don't get it. They've released so many useless characters in a row. Like, do they actually don't care anymore? They must not care. They know Origin is coming out this year and they have literally all their staff working on it. It's actually insane. Actually insane. The amount of garbage units we've got. For like, ever since Mael, has it all been garbage? And then even before Mael, it was mostly garbage. It's kind of insane. This is just adding to the pile. And it's like, oh yeah, she's a skip. That's cool. Because, you know, for free-to-play players, it's good to skip units. Sure. But you gotta think. They only release 2 characters a month. Right? Most games release 4 to 6. And I'm not saying release 4 to 6 banners. I say characters, right? They release 2 or 3 characters in the banner, and then 2 or 3 characters in a different banner. Because they only release 2 characters a month, a character that's completely useless is half of that month's power creep. And then they're going to release a character for anniversary that's going to be so obscenely OP. There's no like ladder of progression to that. It's just one mega OP character and then garbage in the middle and then mega OP character. That's why the game is completely unbalanced, because they don't release good characters in between festivals. You know, it is sad, but it's true. These days, I try to spend the least amount of time recording. Usually, I spend hours a day just on Grand Cross trying to record videos or, you know, figure out what I want to do. These days, with the devs barely doing anything or giving a shit, it's been so hard to actually like come up with things people care about. I try to spend the least amount of time in the game so I can go play something else. It is the truth. This is somewhere else you can bring Liz, I guess. It's the crab boss. So if you want a unit for crab boss, go spend 600 gems, because that's how much was spent here. This was a pity. She had to be pitied. But for 600 gems. 600 gems! Is the price of a unit that you can use to make crap. So it only lasts 2 turns. I have to attack with her. Right? I have to attack with her, or I'm not gonna have her boost next turn. So it's not even like well coordinated with the end. Like, okay, Kizuna, right? So Kizuna lasts for 2 turns. So maybe they wanted to replicate her. Here's the thing though. She doesn't have to attack. She just has to get a rank up, which means she can just combine cards. Which is what most of us did in a turn that you didn't want to attack with freaking Kizuna, right? But this character, there's no way around it. You have to attack with her. I don't know. Garbage unit, don't summon for her. Like, it makes you almost question, right? Like, when they make a unit this garbage, are they like planning on releasing future content that is hard? So you might want to have the 30%, but isn't Demonic Beast? Like, or is she just meant to be garbage? I just don't understand. She meant to be garbage, or is there something for her in the future? We'll know. We'll know eventually, I guess. Yeah.